So you think you're safe? Hey, I can't leave my house without my phone. But after this story, you're going to wish you did. Guess what? This is from Vice. Says, I gave a bounty hunter $300, then he located our phone. The subtitle to this article is T-Mobile, Sprint, and AT&T are selling access to their customers' location data, and that data is ending up in the hands of bounty hunters and others not authorized to possess it, letting them track most phones in the country. Nervously, I gave a bounty hunter a phone number. He had offered to geolocate a phone for me using a shady overlooked service intended not for the cops, but for private individuals and businesses. Armed with just the phone number, and a few $100s, he said he could find the current location of most phones in the United States. The bounty hunter sent the number to his own contact who would track the phone. The contact responded with a screenshot of Google Maps containing a blue circle indicating the phone's current location approximately to a few hundred meters. The bounty hunter did this all without deploying a hacking tool or having any previous knowledge of the phone's whereabouts. Instead, the tracking tool relies on real-time location data sold to bounty hunters that ultimately originated from the telcos themselves, including T-Mobile, AT&T, and Sprint, a motherboard investigation has found. These surveillance capabilities are sometimes sold through word-of-mouth networks. Ron, does this surprise you?
No, this does not surprise me. But the way it works, like the process, it's not like somebody can just be like, go to AT&T or Sprint and be like, hey, I'd like to get the location services for 8675309. It doesn't work that way. What happens is these companies give information to these third-party companies that then people can find out about, and for $300 they can obtain that information.
So it's just one more step.
Mm-hmm.
You go, well, they're not doing that. They're making you do one more step.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't even really a step for the person who's trying to find out the information.
Because they know where to go.
They know where to go.
Yeah, they know where to go. It's just...
So here, this is from...
Fight for the Future.
Fight for the Future says, for $300, anyone can find... They say, this incredible disregard for personal information could put your identity, your finances, and even your safety in danger. Just imagine what a stalker, an abusive ex, or anyone with an axe to grind might do with this insensitive data. Several senators have called for an investigation into this matter, but we all know that Ajit Pai and the telecom companies will be pushing hard to make sure that doesn't happen. This used to be illegal.
Well, that makes sense why it would be illegal.
Yeah. In 2016, the FCC adopted broadband privacy rules to give consumers increased choice, transparency, and security over their personal data. Rules such as these would have helped prevent cell phone companies from selling your real-time location. But in 2017, Congress made the outrageous decision to gut these. So that was the Republican Congress?
Mm-hmm.
That's the Republican Congress, Trump, and the Republicans looking out for the little guy. Draining the swamp, looking out for the little guy, double CK. Don't you feel stupid you ever thought that even for a second?
Less regulations mean less protections for you and me.
That's right. Congress made the outrageous decision to gut these important protections. The Republican Congress made these outrageous decisions to gut these important protections, allowing Comcast, Verizon, AT&T, and others to allow those companies to monitor, collect, store, and sell information about our online and mobile activity to the highest bidder. And not that the Democrats wouldn't go along with this either. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is a Republican problem. Just it's our corrupt government problem. Here's the tell Congress and the FCC protect my privacy. You can help stop this scary exploitation of your personal information and reestablish important privacy protections for all Americans. This should be illegal. Sign our petition and demand that Congress and the FCC investigate the continued sale and abuse of our sensitive personal data. And we'll put, do we have a link for that?
Yeah, we'll have a link for it. It's fightforthefuture.org, but we'll have a link to the specific petition in the description.
So it feels great. I don't feel like we live in the middle of an Orwellian nightmare at all. So not only does the government and the security state have complete access to every email, telephone call, and text that you send, they don't have access to it. They're collecting it. Not only that, but now private people can have access to just about anything they feel like.
Yeah, because there was another profit. There was another profit lane.
You can make another nickel.
Yeah, they could make a little bit more.
They also changed those laws around where they can go and they can sell your web browsing data. Remember that?
Oh yeah, we covered that.
Yeah.
We covered that.
So again, this is what it's like living in an unregulated capitalist society, just raping you at every turn, just screwing it, sticking it to you at every turn, so they can make another nickel, because Verizon isn't rich enough. AT&T, come on. They only own CNN now. Doesn't AT&T own CNN?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, they have, all these big cable companies, they pretty much have just an organized duopoly.
Yes, of course.
Because they're all like in coalesce with each other.
I don't get a choice of cable providers. I don't get a choice of internet providers. We have Spectrum, and that's it.
Yeah, we got to start using the hashtag big cable more often. We got big pharma, we got, big cable's got to be the next one people start talking about.
I'm with you. So there you go. Thanks to Trump and the Republicans and our corrupted government, and I'm sure a lot of Democrats went along with it too.
Oh yeah, and our corrupted FCC. They're all
But let me go ahead and just disabuse you of that idea that Trump somehow, shady billionaire his whole life, is somehow looking out for you in any moment. He's not. We're announcing our live dates for 2019. We're going to Chicago and Portland, Seattle, New York, all over the country. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all our tickets to all our shows. It'll be right underneath there, too. Please become a patron if you like our content and help support the show. You can become a patron for $5 a month, and we give you hours of bonus material. And make sure you're subscribed. They unsubscribe people every day. I'm not kidding. Make sure you're subscribed and click that bell so they give you a notice when we drop a video. It's the only thing we can do to fight back against the bastards. Thanks for your support.